Tonight, 3 people are indicted in a Cobb County investigation in connection with efforts to stop the construction of Atlanta's Public Safety Training Center. 11 Live's Cody Alcorn is live for us tonight. Cody, the Attorney General just making the announcement about 30 minutes ago. What can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you right now, Jennifer and Cheryl, these 3 suspects were already tied to a larger scheme here and indicted several years ago, all tied to a racketeering case. Investigators say in May 2022, though, the suspects targeted Brassfield and Gorey. It's the office right next to the Battery. It's the company who helped build the training center. And I can tell you, this is just for one violent incident. There were employees inside at the time on May 12, 2022. Authorities say the vandalism included messages tied to the opposition of the project, phrases like "no forest, no peace," "trees, not cops," and "stop Cop City." They also are accused of throwing explosive devices at the building, which actually started fires around the property, again, right there in Cobb County next to the Battery in Marietta. Now, here's the key context to take away. These 3 were already among the 61 suspects previously indicted under a racketeering case, as I mentioned, accused of working together to stop the training center through violence and intimidation. Now, we do know that a judge said, well, put the brakes on that because, again, that's an illegal battle. So this new indictment breaks out to a specific incident. And the Attorney General talked about that in this case, that this is not the only incident these individuals have carried out.
This is just one of more than 200 incidents in which members of Defend the Atlanta Forest targeted workers, law enforcement, and others associated with this project, as well as their families. And this is the next step in our ongoing efforts to ensure that Antifa members who commit crimes in our state are vigorously prosecuted.
Interesting to point out, these suspects are not even from Georgia. They are from Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. The AG's office also pointed out they also targeted Brassfield and Gorey offices across the country. And again, this company was just the one who were contracted to build the training center, and that's it. But they became the target of these violent acts. And one thing to actually point out here as well, Cheryl and Jennifer, is while these 61 suspects, that racketeering case is held up in court, this kind of gives you the indication that the AG's office is now breaking down each specific crime that they allege that these groups committed and going after each of these suspects individually for each of those crimes, like we're seeing in this one incident on May 12th, 2022. It's something to really watch here. We're told the ones that were not arrested already will have a warrant put out for their arrest to be brought down here for a court date in the coming weeks.
Cody, you make a great point about them breaking this down. Based on that, any indication if more indictments might be coming down the pike?
The AG's office says we can expect that to happen. He said he will follow the facts of this. He will follow all of the information that his team is giving them. And if that is the case, if that's the route they're going, we can expect to see more indictments in this. Again, the training center is open. It is training law enforcement across Fulton County here. Again, that is already went forward. Again, these cases are coming back to where all of this was happening, try to prevent the training center from opening. But as we've seen, it's successful now, and it's already helping first responders here in Fulton County.
Cody Alcorn, thanks. I know you'll keep following it for us.